Today we're going to be cooking salmon teriyaki with rice, broccoli, and cucumber. Oh hey there, I'm just grabbing the broccoli. So I've got here some of the basic ingredients. I have here the pans for salmon because I have a family of 4, the broccoli, salt and pepper, and I have here soy sauce because it's an easy alternative to teriyaki sauce. Totally forgot about the cucumber, but this would basically be the first step. So grab all your ingredients and equipment so that we can get ready to cook. Ready? The first step would be to boil the water so that we can put that in these 2 pans for the rice and broccoli. Whilst we're waiting for the water to boil, I'm going to start getting the amount of rice I want because I have 4 people in my family. I'm going to take approximately like 1 cup of this. You can add as much as you like. Okay, so I just put in the amount of rice we need. Remember, don't put in too much because you don't want too many carbs compared to your protein and your fats. So I'm gonna rinse the broccoli first and then cut it up. Oh, I hear it. We do this to make sure that the broccoli is clean. Okay, I'm gonna cut the broccoli in little pieces. I'm gonna use the whole broccoli and put it into this pan with more boiling water. Before I put the boiling water into the pans, I'm gonna cut up the salmon. Finished slicing up the broccoli, and I've started making different aluminium sheets for the salmon to go onto. We'll season them before putting them on top, but then we don't have to cut them, we just put them right onto the barbecue after wrapping them up in the aluminium foil. Okay, so now we're gonna season the salmon with just a simple salt, pepper, and dill. So I'm just gonna quickly show you. I don't put too much salt, just enough so that we can taste it, and it tastes a bit and adds more flavor. And also just a little bit of dill to also add more flavor. We don't want to put too much or the whole thing will taste too much like dill. I love this meal because it's a mix of fats, carbs, and proteins, and there's minimal waste. It's my favorite meal actually. It's light on the stomach too, so you can go for a run afterwards. Okay, so I finished seasoning the salmon. Now I'm going to show you how to wrap it. So all you do is basically fold this side over and fold the back side over as well. Pretty simple, just over the salmon. And then on each side, just fold it in. It doesn't have to be too complicated. You just put this on the barbecue and then take it off with the tongs and it'll be all. Do the same for as many salmons as you need. I'm going to do 2 more. I just finished wrapping all 4 of the salmons I want. Before I put the boiling water in, I'm gonna slice this cucumber, and because we like it better grated, so we're gonna take off the skin, just tastes a bit better. It's a really fresh vegetable to add to our meal. It's not gonna be boiled or anything, it's just gonna be a side. It tastes delicious. And then I'll put the boiling water in there and we'll put the salmon on the barbecue. Okay, so I finished cutting the cucumber, if you saw the time lapse. I made the salmons. I'm gonna add the boiling water to the carb section of the meal, the protein. The fats will go onto the barbecue in a minute. Let's put the boiling water with the rice. I'm going to add some broccoli. Okay, we're gonna stir that up and put the salmon onto the barbecue. Okay, I just stirred the rice and we added more water to the broccoli. I'm gonna take the salmon outside to the barbecue. Okay, so we have the salmon outside. I just turned on the gas and the barbecue is on to degrees Celsius, it says there. Almost, it's gonna heat up. We need to wait for it to heat up and then we'll put the salmon on. The rice and broccoli are still boiling, so it'll be evenly timed. Okay, so now we're gonna put the salmon onto the barbecue. Make sure not to put it too close to the fire. Use tongs, don't use your hands or you'll get burnt. And just put it in a line. Be careful with the fire. You don't want to get burnt. Okay, I'm gonna do the last two and we'll leave them on there. Be sure to close the cap, so that it's safer and it cooks faster. Make sure to turn off the fire before you go. And then we're gonna drain the water from the rice. Okay, so I just drained the water from the broccoli and we're gonna put this on the table, a nice bowl, so that people can serve themselves as much as they want. Okay, so I added the cucumber to the table with the broccoli and rice. I'm just gonna add a little bit of nutmeg to the broccoli to add some flavor. And then we'll take the salmon off the barbecue. After 5 to 10 minutes, check on the salmon and just take one off and put it on the cutting board and slice it in half to check if it's ready. You can choose how red you want it. If you like it less red, then keep it on the barbecue for shorter, and if you like it more red, then just leave it on for longer. Make sure to have a well-divided meal with the fat and a lot of protein and a little bit of carbs and more vegetables. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce to make the salmon with more flavor and maybe a bit to the broccoli.